I became involved in the museum about 8 years ago. Came to visit the museum and it was such a beautiful little place, so I asked to be on the board, and I've been on here now for 8 years. Our mission and goal of this museum is to give back to the community, to show the heritage of our community and to let others know what happened in the past.
I became interested in history mainly through my parents. Both have an interest in history. Together we always watch documentaries, and then I kind of translated that into a career. The community of Morse is a big part of supporting the museum, helping us operate through their generosity, their kindness, whether that be through monetary donations, volunteerism, as well as just showing up to events and enjoying the building. They're really the heart and soul of the museum, the people of Morse. Well, this used to be the former school here in Morse. The first classes were in 1913, and it operated as a school from 1913 to 1979.
And in 1987, it became an official museum. Our museum has 10 rooms. 8 rooms are exhibits. We have like a homestead room, we have a town of Morse room, we have a 60s room, a medical room, and a buggy room. We also have a Victorian parlor, which we house various functions. Come and have tea in the parlor like they did in the olden days. It houses a lot of information, and we've actually been really lucky because we've had visitors from all over the country, all over the world actually stop by.
This past year we had a couple of brothers from Australia touring across Canada. We've had people from the UK, Germany, the Netherlands. So we get quite a mixture of people coming and touring, and it's great to see. Our guided tours take roughly 2 hours, and we go through each of the rooms talking about the different people, places, and history of the town and district.
We do a lot of school tours here, and what it entails is we have a group of students. Usually there's about 40 students per tour. The board members, we each volunteer, we each pick a room. For instance, one's in the homestead room, one's in the town of Morse room. We dress up like we do back in the day, and the kids go through the museums. It's a fun day, and actually our museum has won a national award for partnering with schools for school tours, so we're quite proud of that.
General tours, people who just want to come tour around, not as a group or school, they're more than welcome to do so, and those are just by donation.
One of the exciting things that we have here in our museum is in our homestead room. We actually have a Bible that was donated to us by a family, and the story that goes along with it is the Bible was sitting on the table. A little girl was sitting at the table peeling potatoes, waiting for her dad to get home. He was off hunting because they had no food. And all of a sudden they heard these steps coming up the back door, and the door burst open and Dad came running in. Guess what? Guess what? I shot a deer. So in his excitement, Mom came running over and he dropped the gun. But fortunately, this Bible was sitting right in front of her. The bullet went in the Bible, but didn't come out the other side. So the Bible ended up saving the little girl's life.
Some of the artifacts that I find most interesting in the collection here at Morse is the militaria. I've done quite a bit of research on local servicemen from the Morse area and their service during both the World Wars. We have the chest rig from a gentleman named Joe Hildebrand. He was a local man. He's from the Morse Herbert area. He served in the Canadian Armed Forces and deployed overseas to Afghanistan. He came back, and then later he went over to serve in Ukraine during the current conflict there. And we're very fortunate that his mother has on loan some of his stuff, and we're able to honor his memory. I believe it's important to preserve history, not only of the town of Morse and the people of Morse, just in general, as it helps us understand who we are, where we came from, and where we're going in the future.
Our museum loves to have volunteers, and if anybody is interested in helping, donating, you can find us on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on our website. Look forward to seeing you all soon.
If you have program ideas you'd like to see on maxTV Local, let us know at SaskTel.com/local.